Alright, so my topic was genocide. Genocide is a deliberate killing of a large group of people, those of a particular ethnic group or nation. Genocide is bad. One of the most well-known practitioners of genocide is Adolf Hitler, for eliminating 3 billion Jews and some other 1 billion other minorities. What causes genocide? Genocide is mainly caused by dictators, governments, racist people with power, or a country in chaos and or without a stable government. Another example of genocide would be the conflict that happened in Rwanda between the Hutu and the Tutsi tribes. Is the USA guilty of genocide? The USA is guilty of committing genocide relative to the Native Americans. This event was called the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears is when Andrew Jackson, disobeying a direct order from the Supreme Court, relocated 120,000 Cherokee Indians. As many as 60,000 died while traveling. That's nearly half the whole group. Is genocide legal? No, genocide is not legal. Genocide can be prevented, but is rather hard because no one can really know when it is going to happen. The Prevention of Genocide Task Force was launched in November 13, 2007, but did not go public until December 8, 2008. The task force has 2 goals. 1, to make known the issue and importance of genocide prevention and make it a national priority. 2, to develop plans to help make greater the help the U.S. government can provide in case of emerging threats of genocide. Practitioners of genocide, if stopped, are subject to trial by the United Nations, and the decision is ultimately up to them. Usually it's either life in prison or the death penalty. Genocide in history. Some examples of genocide in history would be the Trail of Tears, the Holocaust, and the Rwanda crisis. The Holocaust is indeed considered genocide because it targeted certain groups such as Jews and handicapped people. What happened in Darfur? In Darfur, a conflict broke out between the government and its people, who said they were being oppressed. Thus, a war broke out between the non-Arab Sudanese and the Arab Sudanese. During this conflict, a lot of men died, most on the basis if they were Arab or not. Also, myriads of refugee camps were constructed. This pertains to genocide because the 2 groups turned on each other, killing a specific ethnic group. National public policy issue. Should the United States and its military involve itself in foreign nations to enforce international law in an effort to prevent or stop genocide from happening anywhere in the world? No. The foreign nations themselves should enforce it. If they do not have a suitable force to control its people, then only then would it be acceptable for the U.S. military to involve itself in order to uphold the law so the country does not fall into chaos. National Public Policy Issue Part 2. Yes, the public policy issue is a problem today. For example, Israel has been having issues between the Jews and the Palestinians for ages, and some people believe we should step in and stop all the fighting. This issue relates to a core demographic, the common good. We could possibly benefit the common good if we enforce the anti-genocide laws in foreign lands, such as Israel, because the Palestinians are focusing on annihilating the Jews, and the Jews want to annihilate the Palestinians. Well, they want them out of their home country. And then the policy issue can be improved by making other powerful countries also liable to help enforcing the laws. So it's not just the U.S. sacrificing soldiers.